Tell me when the numbers start. Is it good? All right, so today I'm going to demonstrate Squish to Condish, but I'm going to put my own little twist on it, something I learned at Divashon in New York. I've kind of incorporated two different techniques to do our working in the conditioner and smoothing the frizz away. It's really important. It's not really about how long you leave the conditioner on the hair, like a lot of people assume. It's actually how well you work it in. So if you're really good at working it in 5 minutes, then your hair is going to be great. You could leave it on for 20 just sitting there and your hair is going to be so-so. So it's really important to spend your time working it in. I oftentimes, right now the conditioner has actually already been applied to the hair. I used about the size of the inside of my palm for the conditioner. I applied it through the ends first, then I came back and applied it to around the top area. I'm immediately, once I've got my conditioner on, I'm going to trickle some warm water on the hair. I really want to, while I'm doing Squish to Condish, I want to keep the cuticle open. So it's much like the pores of your face, that when you use heat or steam, the pores open up. So heat will help the cuticle open a little bit. So what I do with the conditioner is I run my fingers through the hair. Oftentimes the water is even trickling a little bit, and I'll trickle a little bit more water as I work through the hair. So I'm going to rake the conditioner, the warm water and the conditioner through the hair several times. Now Mary-Eve has very thick hair, so I'm going to actually do this in some smaller sections. So I'm raking the conditioner through the hair. If I was the client, I would be kind of leaning to the side in the shower. You could even be upside down if you wanted to. So again, and Mary-Eve is a first-time client, so she's getting a little lesson as we go here. Mary-Eve, if you want to watch for the mirror, you can watch for the mirror if you like. So the water's raked through the hair. You can see it's very shiny. Her hair is really dehydrated. She's used to using mousse. So that can be really drying on the hair. So, and also she's been using sulfates and silicones. So this is a step one, and her hair is going to be awesome today, but it'll be even more awesome in like 2 months' time when she starts using some silicone sulfate-free products. So basically, water's worked through. Hair is very, very wet, but again, I keep having to wet her hair because I'm losing the water really quickly. Then what I'll do is I'll take the end of the hair in my palm. I will work it up close to the scalp, then I will actually close my fist, and I call them micro pumps. But I'm basically very quickly, I'm not opening and closing my fingers, I'm just gently pumping my fist. And I'm going to, again, trickle some more water. What you want to listen for is that squishy sound. You want to have the squish right as loud when you first start squishing, and the same amount of volume in terms of loudness when you're done squishing. That's when you kind of know that you're done that section. And then when I'm done, I will actually just rake, again, the water and whatever's left for the conditioner through the hair and move on to my next section. So again, you can do this, if your hair is thinner, you can do your whole head in about 4 sections if you want. If your hair is thicker like Mary-Eve's, I'll probably have to take smaller sections. So again, warm water is in the hair. I'm raking the warm water through. I take the ends of the hair into my palm, bring it next to the scalp, and do these little micro pumps. So my fist is like this. I am moving my thumb a little bit at the same time, but this is the motion that I'm making. It takes practice. I did not get the squishing sound when I first learned this technique. It took me a number of tries. All right, and then when I'm done, I rake the rest of the water and conditioner through. The whole purpose to do Squish to Condish is to actually pump water into the hair so that the hair, really water is our moisturizer. Conditioner is like a lubricator. It helps soften the hair and make it touchable, but water is our moisture. When there's enough water inside the hair shaft, our hair doesn't have to reach to the atmosphere to go get it, which is basically frizz. If it's a higher dew point, there's more moisture in the air, and if there's not enough moisture that we've been able to push inside and keep inside the hair, when we seal the moisture in, of course, afterwards with product, then your hair will reach out. You'll lose your definition, it'll reach out for more moisture. So the more you can do this, you know, in the shower, you're going to take an extra 3 or 4 minutes doing this. You know, you shouldn't be here for 20 minutes doing this process. So once I'm done this, I would actually work the whole head with the warm water, raking Squish to Condish, raking it down, making the cuticle down again. At Divashon, what they do is they actually don't do the Squish to Condish like we're doing it here. But I found it really beneficial to combine both the techniques. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn the water to cold. And once the water is on a cold setting, what they do at Devashon, or this is what I learned from having my hair done, is they'll actually have cold water. They'll rake the cold water through the hair. And I'm not trying to rake it and squeeze hard. You can notice, Mary-Eve, I'm not putting hardly any pressure on the hair. I'm just gently raking the cold water through. And then at the end, I will almost kind of squeeze or not squeeze, I'm almost pushing the ends together so it makes a clump. And you can see that's almost made its own little clump. So if you like clumps in your hair, if you like your curls to clump, this is how you would make that happen. So again, you're going to rake and rake and rake the cold water through, and then you're going to squeeze the ends together. You can see these curls actually want to separate into two separate ones, so you can let them do that. And that's about it. That's the Squish to Condish with the extra cold water to close the cuticle and hopefully add shine. And that's how you do it.